so happy you're here with me today. This is your space to learn English in a way that feels good, feels natural, and feels possible. I know that learning a new language can sometimes feel like climbing a mountain. It's big, it's scary, and you might not know where to start. But let me tell you something. You are already on your way. Just by listening to this, you are proving to yourself that you are dedicated. You are curious, and you are ready to grow. Today, we're going to talk about something very special. We're going to talk about how to train your brain to speak English naturally. Now, what does that mean? It means we're not going to focus on boring grammar rules or memorizing long lists of words. We're going to focus on you. We're going to focus on how your brain learns best. And I'm going to show you how to make English a part of your everyday life. This is not going to feel like a lesson. It's going to feel like a conversation between friends. Let's start with something simple. Think about how you learned your first language. When you were a baby, did you study grammar? Did you take tests? No. You listened. You watched. You made mistakes. And you tried again. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to listen. We're going to practice. And we're going to give ourselves permission to make mistakes. Because mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are steps forward. Every time you try to say something in English, even if it's wrong, you are training your brain. You are building new connections. And those connections get stronger every single time. So, how do we start? We start with our ears. Listening is the most important skill for learning English. When you listen, your brain starts to understand the rhythm of the language. It starts to hear patterns. It starts to know what sounds right and what sounds wrong. That's why I always tell my students, listen more than you speak. At first, just listen. Listen to podcasts like this one. Listen to songs. Listen to movies. Listen to people talking on the street. Even if you don't understand everything, that's okay. Your brain is working. It's absorbing the sounds. And one day, those sounds will become clear. Let me tell you about one of my students. Her name is Maria. Maria came to me feeling very shy about her English. She told me she could understand a little, but she couldn't speak. She felt like her words were stuck inside her head. I told her, Maria, that's normal. That's because you haven't trained your brain to speak yet. You've trained it to read and to write. But speaking is different. Speaking uses a different part of the brain. So we started small. I told her to listen to English for 10 minutes every morning. Just 10 minutes. While she was making her coffee or brushing her teeth. She listened to simple conversations. She listened to stories. And after a few weeks, something happened. She started repeating the words. She didn't even realize she was doing it. But her brain had started to copy the sounds she was hearing. That's the magic of listening. Now, let's talk about a very important word. That word is chunk. A chunk is a group of words that go together. For example, how are you? Is a chunk. I'm fine, thank you is a chunk. What's your name? Is a chunk. When you learn English, don't learn single words. Learn chunks. Because when you learn chunks, you learn the rhythm of the language. You learn the natural way to say things. And your brain will remember them easily. Let me give you an example. If you learn the word breakfast, that's one word. But if you learn the chunk, I have breakfast at 7, now you have a sentence. Now you have a real-life situation. Now you can use it. Your brain remembers things better when they have meaning. So always learn in chunks. Let's practice some chunks together. Listen to me and repeat them out loud. I want you to actually say the words. Your brain needs to hear your voice. It needs to feel your mouth moving. So say them with me. Good morning. Say it. Good morning. Good. How are you? Say it. How are you? Excellent. I'm doing well. Say it. I'm doing well. What about you? Say it. What about you? I'm fine, thanks. Say it. I'm fine, thanks. See how easy that was? You just spoke English. You used chunks. And your brain is already starting to understand the pattern. Now, here's another important tip. Don't think about grammar when you speak. I know this sounds strange. I know your teachers probably told you to be careful with grammar. But when you're speaking, thinking about grammar will slow you down. It will make you nervous. And it will make you forget the words. Instead, think about the idea. Think about what you want to say, and let the words come out naturally. If you make a mistake, that's okay. The person you're talking to will understand, and you can try again. Remember, native speakers make mistakes too. They say the wrong word. They mix up their sentences. It's completely normal. Let me give you a quick example. Imagine you want to say, I went to the store yesterday, but you're not sure if when is the right word. So you think and you think, and then you forget what you wanted to say. Instead, just say, I go store yesterday. Is that perfect grammar? No. But will the person understand you? Yes. They know you went to the store. They know it was yesterday. And that's enough. As you practice more, your brain will naturally start to correct itself. You'll start to hear what sounds right. But that comes with time. So for now, just focus on getting your message across. Another powerful technique is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a speaker and repeating what they say at the same time. You become their shadow. This is great for your pronunciation and your rhythm. It trains your brain to speak at a natural speed. It trains your mouth to make the right sounds. And it's fun. You can use any audio that's clear and slow, like this podcast. I want you to try it. Listen to me say a sentence, and then say it with me. I love learning English. Say it. I love learning English. Good. It makes me happy. Say it. It makes me happy. Excellent. Every day I get better. Say it. Every day I get better. You see how your brain is already working? You're not just listening. You're producing. And producing is what makes the language yours. Let's do another exercise together. This time, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to answer them out loud. Don't worry about being perfect. Just answer naturally. Are you ready? Here's the first question. What time do you wake up every morning? Take a moment and say it out loud. I wake up at 7. Or I wake up at 8. Or I wake up at 6. Whatever time it is, just say it. Good. Next question. What do you eat for breakfast? Say it. I eat toast. Or I eat eggs. Or I eat cereal. That's great. Third question. What do you do in the evening? Say it. I watch TV. Or I read a book. Or I cook dinner. Wonderful. See how you answered those questions without stopping? That's because you were using simple chunks. And that's all you need to start. Now, let's talk about the most common problem that English learners face. Fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of sounding silly. Fear of not being understood. I want you to let go of that fear. I know it's hard. I know it feels real. But that fear is the only thing stopping you. Your English is better than you think. And people are much more patient than you imagine. When you speak to someone in English, they don't expect you to be perfect. They expect you to try. And they will help you. Most people are kind. Most people are happy that you are learning their language. So don't be afraid. Speak with confidence. Even if you're shaking inside, speak anyway. The more you speak, the less afraid you'll be. I remember when I was learning Spanish. I was so scared to speak. I would go to the grocery store and I would think about what I wanted to say for 5 minutes. And then I would walk away without saying anything. I was too nervous. But one day, I decided to just say something. Anything. I said, Hola, ¿cómo estás? And the person answered me. And we had a small conversation. It wasn't perfect. But I did it. And after that, I felt so much better. I realized that my fear was bigger than the actual situation. And every time I spoke after that, it got easier. The same will happen for you. The first step is always the hardest. But once you take it, you'll see that you can do it. Let's practice a short conversation together. I'll be the first person and you can be the second person. Just say your part out loud. Here we go. I say, hello, how are you? You say, I'm fine, thank you. Say it. I'm fine, thank you. Good. I say, what's your name? You say, my name is your name. Say it. My name is your name. Excellent. I say, where are you from? You say, I'm from your country. Say it. I'm from your country. Perfect. I say, nice to meet you. You say, nice to meet you too. Say it. Nice to meet you too. That was a simple conversation. But you did it. And you can do it again, and again, and again. Now, I want to talk about something that might seem surprising. That's the power of thinking in English. Many learners translate from their first language to English in their head. They think the words in their language and then they try to translate them. This is very slow and it can lead to confusion. Instead, try to think directly in English. Start with small things. When you wake up, think good morning. When you see a car, think car. When you eat, think I am eating. You don't have to think in full sentences at first. Just think in words. Then think in short phrases. Then think in sentences. This trains your brain to connect the idea directly to the English word. And it makes your speaking much more natural. Let me give you an example. If you want to say, I'm thirsty, don't think of the word in your language first. Think of the feeling of being thirsty. Then say, I'm thirsty. The feeling and the English word become connected in your brain. The more you practice this, the faster you will speak. And you will start to speak without translating. This is what we call fluency. Fluency is not about knowing every word. It's about being able to speak smoothly and naturally. And you can achieve that by thinking in English. Another great way to practice is to describe your day out loud. You can do this when you're alone. For example, you can say, I woke up at 7. I took a shower. I had breakfast. I went to work. I talked to my friends. I ate lunch. I came home. I watched TV. I went to bed. You're describing your day in English. This is like a mini conversation with yourself. And it's very effective. You're using the words that are most important to you. You're talking about things that you do every day. And your brain is learning to use those words quickly. You can do this for 5 minutes every day. Just a short little speech about your day. And you'll see how much it helps. Let's do a little practice with this. I want you to listen to me describe my day, and then I'll ask you to describe yours. Ready? My morning was simple today. I woke up at 6. I stretched. I drank a glass of water. I took my dog for a walk. I ate toast and fruit for breakfast. I listened to music. I got ready for work. Now, your turn. What did you do this morning? Say it out loud. I woke up at. I had. I went. Good job. Keep practicing this every day. Describe your morning. Describe your afternoon. Describe your evening. This is one of the best ways to train your brain. Now, let's talk about vocabulary. So many learners think they need to know thousands of words to speak English. But that's not true. You only need about 2,000 words to have a basic conversation. Those are called high-frequency words. These are the words that are used most often in English. Words like I, you, we, they, go, come, eat, drink, sleep, work, talk, like, love, good, bad, big, small, yes, no, and maybe. These words are simple, and you can use them to say almost anything. So don't waste time learning rare words. Focus on the words that you'll use every day, and learn them in phrases. Let me give you some very useful phrases. These are things you can say in many situations. Could you help me? That's a polite way to ask for help. I don't understand. That's a very important phrase. It's always okay to say this. Can you repeat that, please? That's another important one. What does this mean? That's how you ask for the meaning of a word. I would like. That's how you order something or ask for something. How much is this? That's how you ask for the price. Where's the bathroom? That's a very practical question. These are chunks. And they will help you so much. Practice them out loud right now. Say them with me. Could you help me? I don't understand. Can you repeat that, please? What does this mean? I would like. How much is this? Where's the bathroom? You just learned 7 very useful chunks. That's great progress. Now, let's talk about the secret to making your English sound more natural. That's intonation. Intonation is the rise and fall of your voice. It's the melody of the language. When you speak English, your voice should go up and down. This is what makes you sound like a native speaker. For example, when you ask a question, your voice goes up at the end. Are you okay? Your voice goes up on okay. When you make a statement, your voice goes down at the end. I am fine. Your voice goes down on fine. This is a very important part of speaking English. It can change the meaning of your words. So listen carefully to how I say things. And try to copy the melody. Let's practice intonation with a few sentences. Listen to me. You're a student. Now you say it. You're a student. Good. Now, are you a student? Your voice goes up. Are you a student? Say it. Are you a student? Excellent. You're happy. Say it. You're happy. Good. Are you happy? Voice goes up. Are you happy? Say it. Are you happy? Perfect. This is easy. Voice goes down. This is easy. Say it. This is easy. Great. Is this easy? Voice goes up. Is this easy? Say it. Is this easy? You see how it changes? Your brain is learning to feel the rhythm of English. Now, I want to address something very important. That is the fear of not having enough time. Many people tell me, Victoria, I'm so busy. I don't have time to study English. And I understand. Life is busy. Work is demanding. Family needs your attention. But here's the good news. You don't need a lot of time. You need consistency. Just 10 minutes a day is enough. 10 minutes of listening. 10 minutes of repeating. 10 minutes of thinking in English. You can do it on your way to work. You can do it while you're cooking. You can do it while you're walking. The key is to do it every day. A little bit every day is much better than a lot once a week. So be kind to yourself. Start small. And celebrate your progress. Let me tell you a story about my student, Ahmed. Ahmed worked long hours in a restaurant. He was on his feet all day. He was so tired. He told me he had no time to learn English. I said, Ahmed, you don't need extra time. You just need to use the time you already have. I told him to listen to English while he was washing dishes. I told him to repeat phrases while he was walking to the bus. I told him to think in English while he was serving customers. And he did. After 3 months, his English improved so much. He was speaking with more confidence. He was understanding his customers better. And he felt so proud of himself. You see, it's not about having more time. It's about using the time you have. Now, let's talk about the importance of making English a part of your daily routine. When you make something a habit, it becomes easy. You don't have to think about it. You just do it. So think about your day. Where can you put English? Maybe you can listen to an English podcast in the morning. Maybe you can read the news in English for 5 minutes at lunch. Maybe you can talk to yourself in English in the evening. Find a time that works for you. And stick to it. After a few weeks, it will become a natural part of your life. You won't even think about it. You'll just do it. Here are some simple activities you can add to your routine. 1. Listen to a short English audio every day. 2. Read a short article or a few paragraphs. 3. Write a sentence about your day. 4. Speak a sentence about your day. 5. Think about what you're doing in English. These don't take a lot of time. And they're all effective. They train your brain to use English in different ways. Reading trains your eyes. Listening trains your ears. Writing trains your hands. Speaking trains your mouth. Thinking trains your brain. When you do all of them, you become a well-rounded learner. Let me share another powerful method. That is using English in your imagination. I know this sounds a little strange, but it works. When you're sitting on the bus or waiting in line, imagine a conversation in English. Imagine you're ordering coffee. Imagine you're talking to a friend. Imagine you're asking for directions. You don't have to say the words out loud. Just say them in your head. This is a very safe way to practice. No one is watching. No one is judging. And your brain is still learning. It's like a rehearsal for the real thing. And when you have the real conversation, you'll be more prepared. So start using your imagination. It's one of your best tools. Now, let's do another practice. I want you to imagine you're at a restaurant. You're sitting at a table. The waiter comes over. He says, "Hello, what would you like to eat?" Your turn. Say, "I would like a hamburger." Say it. "I would like a hamburger." Good. The waiter says, "Would you like anything to drink?" You say, "Yes, I would like a soda." Say it. "Yes, I would like a soda." Great. The waiter says, "Anything else?" You say, "No, thank you." Say it. "No, thank you." The waiter says, "Okay, I'll be back soon." You say, "Thank you." Say it. "Thank you." Very good. Now, you've just ordered a meal in English. That was a real-life situation. And you handled it perfectly. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to communicate. The goal is to understand and be understood. And you already have the ability to do that. You have a huge vocabulary in your brain. You know thousands of words. You know many grammar rules. The only thing you need to do is let them out. Let the words come out of your mouth. Trust yourself. You know more than you think. And every time you speak, you're getting better. Let's think about the future. Imagine yourself speaking English fluently. Imagine having a conversation with a native speaker. Imagine traveling to an English-speaking country. Imagine getting a better job because of your English. All of this is possible for you. It's not a dream. It's a goal. And goals can be achieved. You just need to take small steps every day. And I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to encourage you. You are not alone on this journey. Many people have learned English before you, and many more will learn after you. You are part of a big community of learners. I want to remind you of something important. Your accent is beautiful. Your accent shows where you come from. It shows your culture and your history. You don't need to sound like a native speaker. You just need to be understood. So don't worry about having a perfect accent. Worry about having a clear message. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Use simple words. And people will understand you. That's all that matters. There is no shame in having an accent. It's a sign of your courage. It's a sign that you're learning. So be proud of your accent. It's part of you. Now, let's talk about listening comprehension. This is something many learners find difficult. They say, Victoria, people speak too fast. I can't understand them. That is a very common complaint. But there are ways to handle this. First, don't try to understand every word. Focus on the main idea. What is the person talking about? What is the situation? Second, pay attention to keywords. Keywords are the most important words in a sentence. They usually carry the meaning. For example, in the sentence, I need to buy milk at the store, the keywords are buy, milk, and store. If you hear those words, you understand the meaning. You don't need to understand every single word. Third, ask people to repeat. It's okay to say, can you say that again, please? Or could you speak more slowly? People will be happy to help you. Let's practice some listening. I'm going to say a sentence, and then I'll ask you what it means. Ready? I'm feeling a little hungry. I think I'll make a sandwich. What did I say? I said I'm hungry and I want to make a sandwich. Very simple. Next sentence. I have a doctor's appointment at 2. What did I say? I have a meeting with the doctor at 2. Good. Next. It's raining outside, so take an umbrella. What did I say? It's raining, so bring an umbrella. Excellent. You see, you don't have to understand every word. You just need to understand the main idea. And you did that easily. Now, let's talk about a very special word. That word is practice. This is the most important word in learning English. Practice, practice, practice. Practice listening. Practice speaking. Practice reading. Practice writing. There is no substitute for practice. It's like exercise. If you want to be strong, you have to exercise. If you want to be good at English, you have to practice. And the best part is, practice can be fun. It can be music. It can be movies. It can be chatting with a friend. It can be just thinking to yourself. Find ways to practice that you enjoy. Because when you enjoy something, you want to do it more. And the more you do it, the better you become. I want you to promise me something. I want you to promise me that you'll practice something today. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just one thing. Listen to a song. Say a phrase. Read a sentence. Think in English for a minute. Just do something. And when you do, be proud of yourself. You took a step forward. You're moving in the right direction. And I'm so proud of you. Let's take a moment to review what we've talked about today. First, we talked about the importance of listening. Your brain needs to hear the language to learn it. Second, we talked about chunks. Learning groups of words is easier than learning single words. Third, we talked about letting go of fear. Mistakes are okay. They're part of the learning process. Fourth, we talked about thinking in English. This makes your speaking faster and more natural. Fifth, we talked about consistency. A little every day is better than a lot once a week. Sixth, we talked about intonation. The melody of your voice matters. And seventh, we talked about practice. Practice is the key to success. These are the principles that will guide you on your English learning journey. They're simple, they're powerful, and they work. I have seen them work for so many students, and I know they will work for you too. You have everything you need inside of you. You have the motivation. You have the curiosity. You have the brain that is ready to learn. Now, all you need to do is take action. Start today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is not a promise. The only moment you have is now. So use it wisely. I want you to know that I believe in you. I believe that you can learn English. I believe that you can speak naturally. I believe that you can achieve your goals. And I'm so happy to be part of your journey. This is why I created the Victoria English podcast. I wanted to create a space where learners feel safe, supported, and inspired. I wanted to create a space where you can relax and learn at your own pace. I wanted to create a space where you can be yourself. And that's what this is. As we come to the end of our time together, I want to leave you with this thought. Language is a bridge. It connects you to other people. It connects you to other cultures. It connects you to other opportunities. And when you learn English, you build that bridge. You open up a new world. You give yourself more chances to grow. You give yourself more chances to explore. So every time you practice, you're building that bridge. Every time you speak, you're crossing that bridge. And every time you learn, you're expanding that bridge. It's a beautiful process. And you're doing it. So, my wonderful listener, I want you to go out there and speak. Speak to yourself. Speak to others. Speak to the world. Use the English that you have. And don't be afraid. You are capable. You are strong. And you are amazing. I will be here for you in every episode, cheering you on, guiding you, and helping you. But the real work is yours. And I know you can do it. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Victoria English podcast. It was a joy to share this time with you. I hope you learned something. I hope you felt encouraged. And I hope you come back for more. Because we have so much more to learn together. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. And remember, you are a wonderful English learner. Keep going. Keep growing. Keep speaking. And I'll talk to you again very soon. Goodbye for now, my friend. Until next time.